Today, we're at the Singapore Zoo.
We've got some speedy munchers in there.
Whoa!
How do you feel about holding the cricket yourself?
Absolutely. Oh! That's crazy.
That's right, we're talking about you.
Don't talk to it like it's cute.
It is cute.
If you could have a tongue like this, would you?
Those were some fast animals.
I wish I could do something that fast.
Chameleon, I feel like, absolute slow motion classic.
Yeah, it was disgusting, actually.
The end of the tongue, it looks so graphic. It looks almost like we can't show it, but it's just a tongue.
Imagine just releasing the video and then blurring it out.
It makes me feel inadequate as a human.
Yeah, me, not great.
Which animal do you think is most like you?
Probably the turtle, because I like to inhale food. My impression is this.
That's good.
Yeah, really cute, actually, for something so ugly. I'm hoping that in my older age, that's what's going to happen to me as well.
People will just watch you eat and think, oh, that's cute.
Yeah, he ate so fast. In a minute, we're going to do an experiment demonstrating the mouth of a Matamata turtle. But first, we spoke to a bloke called Webster.
He'll be right with us.
Okay.
Webster, how's it going?
Good.
Good, good. Got a couple of questions for you about our fast animals. First of all, chameleon. How does it actually, like, grip stuff with its tongue?
Okay, so the tongue envelops the prey. So it's the saliva that's sticky. So after it envelops, the saliva does the job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had your finger hit by one of them?
Yeah.
Is it disgusting or?
No.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
Feels good?
It doesn't feel good, but it's not disgusting.
It'd be
Yeah.
a bit weird if it felt good. Ooh, yeah, that's nice.
How fast is a chameleon's tongue?
So they can project it out at 97 kilometers per hour within 1/100th of a second.
Wait, so
That's insanity.
how does it actually get that speed with its tongue?
They have accelerator muscles within their jaws, which shoot the tongue out.
Yeah, I noticed on the footage, it's almost like there's a rigid bar inside the tongue that it fires off, and then when it's raveling it in, it's like still rigid. What is that inside the tongue? Is it like a bone or?
Oh, it's not actually bone, it's cartilage.
It's cartilage.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a nose. It's like a rigid,
Yeah.
hard nose bit.
Except I can't fire my nose off.
It's big enough, though, so it's like, it kind of looks like that.
Expensive. I think my favourite creature we filmed today was the Matamata turtle.
Do you mean your favourite as in, like, it was cute?
I just liked everything about it. It's such an interesting way to eat.
Yeah?
Yeah, because the amount of volume it suddenly gets, it doesn't have a very fat neck until it absorbs all that water.
It just gets a fat neck immediately.
Yeah, very jowly all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Where do you typically find those turtles?
So they're found in the rivers and streams of South America and the Amazon.
So they just sit they just wait for stuff to float by in the stream?
Yeah, because of how they look like dried leaves.
Yeah.
Their noses are like straws. When
Yeah.
they poke out.
It almost had a tiny pig nose almost.
Yeah.
It was very similar.
So when they poke their noses out, the prey can't see them.
So it's almost like they use it as a snorkel, and they just
Yeah.
look, it's like a camouflage snorkel. I feel like if you just saw the head, you'd think, what am I looking at?
A leaf.
We saw that when the Gaboon Viper struck, it left a little bit of venom on the holder for the mouse. How much venom does it typically inject into a prey?
They can inject however much they want. Sometimes they don't inject at all. But a full-grown Gaboon Viper can inject about this much. That's about 6 milliliters. It's enough to put down a bull elephant.
It seems
Yeah.
unnecessary.
Well, you know, we wouldn't have to hunt for the rest of its life.
Hungry snake, just like chew a
That's
bit.
so
of-
much. Like, visually, that's so much.
Imagine that in your veins, just like you'd be toast.
How long, if this all went into you, how long would you have to live?
I don't know. I don't think anyone has tried and lived to tell.
It's probably a good thing that we don't know that.
Yep. Thanks very much, Webster, for your help today.
No
It's been,
problem.
interesting. Yeah.
Had a lot of fun. Back to you, Gavin Dan. Thanks, us. So now that we're back, we've got all our footage downloaded. Why don't we time exactly how long that snake strike was?
Yeah, sounds good. Let's take a look.
Here is our Gaboon Viper footage.
So on paper, these bad boys strike it between 500ths and 900ths of a second.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So we've got our time code up here, and we'll play and we'll time it. You'll notice that there's absolutely no pre-movement. It's from 0 to I'm eating the rat.
Like, it just looks like the rest of everything is completely frozen and not moving in time. So 40.
It's pretty much in.
Yeah, but he hasn't struck down it. That's 50, so that's the minimum. There you go.
0.06 of a second. Tell you what we should do.
Yeah.
Your blink from birds.
3, 2, 1, play. Absolutely smashed me.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll play it side by side.
Be a good comparison.
And we'll see if you blink, do you actually miss it?
I feel like I'm going to lose again here.
And go. Okay, so we've learned a lot about our snake. Why don't we now time the tongue of the chameleon?
Okay.
That'd be good. Chameleon's up. It's got a nice little blep going on.
Blap.
But
He's already sort of got his tongue out a little bit as like a pre-bang.
yeah, he sort of eases the tongue out. And it's
Yeah.
like, all right, let's play this. So the actual shoot-off bit is bloody fast.
40 milliseconds from when he's sort of like, to when he actually smashed the bug.
He's faster than the Gaboon Viper. So he's winning so far.
Yep, he's winning.
Let's have a look at the turtle. Turtle's up. We're going to start the timer right before his gob starts moving.
Okay.
Gob is English for mouth. Okay, let's play it. So I guess this one would vary depending on the size of the fish, but yeah, about 0.08 of a second.
Yeah.
So the speed of all these animals, if we added up the total amount of time, is less than a second.
Yeah.
Why don't we, in real time, play each one back to back? That was quick. Wasn't that quick? All right. Shall we now move on to our turtle experiment?
Yeah.
All right.
Look, okay, I lost the blink to the bird.
Yeah.
I want to claw one back.
So you think you can beat the turtle?
Let me see. Let's put some popcorn on here. I'm going to try and suck it into my gob quicker than the turtle did.
Bit smaller than a fish, bit lighter. Not really a fair comparison.
Just film it.
I'll get on the camera. All right, Dan. 1,000 frames a second, and see if you're faster than a turtle. Ready when you are.
All right, I guess. Okay.
That was actually quite good.
Oh.
Slow motion gold.
Did I win?
Well, let's see. Let's see. Did you win? I tell you what, it's pretty. It's up there. But anything could be quick if you only do it a millimeter through the air. End of experiment?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Today we learned a lot about fast animals and a lot about Dan's mouth.
A little too much about my mouth.
Way too much.
All right.
Hopefully you enjoyed that video. Feel free to subscribe to the Slow Mo Guys and make sure you check out other episodes from Planet Slow Mo over here.
Yeah.
Dan says yeah.